Texas rolling away, and I'll be okay. Well, I'm big on the social graces, they cause they fall down to places where I'm free. In low places. DJ Qualls, everybody. See you guys. Thanks, fellas.
Michael Bora is my celebrity crush. Hey guys, how's it going? Man, getting here was hell. It was hell. I decided not to fly into Newark because I wanted my flight to land safely. So I flew to JFK. So I get to the lounge yesterday at LA. Everything's fine. Having a great day. Usually I wake up I'm like this for like 2 hours every day because I'm not a morning person. But for some reason I woke up, with that da-na-na-na-na-na-na, like birds chirping, shit like that. And so I get to the airport and I'm like, I'm going over, gonna make a little champagne thing and a little cheese stuff, and then I hear this, "Hey DJ, it's Mark Shepard, your flight's delayed." I'm like, "No, it's not, I just checked." His flight was delayed 2 hours, then my flight was delayed 3 hours, and I was with a bunch of businessmen who were real pissy about being late, and then they yelled at an actress who used to be on ER because a man's backpack got caught around her wheel, whatever, her suitcase when she was trying to leave. So then I told them they were acting like they just got out of prison, and then to be polite. And then I get off. My driver had never picked anybody up from JFK before, and he was all nervous. I finally find him. Then suddenly we're in Staten Island, and we're going across the Arizona Narrows Bridge. Somebody tries to pull into our lane. We go up against the wall and scrape the mirror on the car. I know. And so then we get next to near the hotel, and I'm watching Antiques Road Trip, which is a show that I love on the BBC. It's not Road Show, it's Road Trip. Antiques Road Show is for old people, and for Antiques Road Trip is for people who are slightly less old, but still old. Anyway, I love it. And then I'm like, oh, we're in Jersey. So then I went in my bag to rummage around to find a tip. And the next thing I know, I'm like this. Are we in the Holland Tunnel? We were going into the city. And so then I'm like, and I used to live in Chelsea, so I know exactly where we are. And so I'm like, so we get over there, and he's dead nervous. And he was like, I'm so sorry, I don't know why I did that. I'm like, it's okay, don't wreck us. So we get to the other side, and the GPS is telling him that he has to take me all the way up to the George Washington Bridge, cross to Fort Lee, and then snake all the way back down to below the Holland Tunnel. And I'm like, that's not true. Yes, it was. The Holland Tunnel was closed. So it took me 2.5 hours to get from JFK to my hotel in New Jersey. So then I get to my room like this. I was so keyed up, I was like, now I'm never getting the close. Wait, is my mic going in and out?
Yeah.
Hey, yo. I'll be right back. Talk amongst yourselves. My mic's going in and out. Thank you so much.
Yeah, sweet.
Is this better? Woo! I like this a lot better. So y'all, before we're gonna play a little game show called the World's Shittiest Game Show, and here's how it works. Have you ever played it before? Actually, I should ask who hasn't played it before. Oh, a lot of people. It's not very good. Okay, it's called the World's Shittiest Game Show, and here's how it works. I'm going to pick a number between 1 and 215. Oh, I don't have a show. Oh, here we go. Thank you guys for getting me my supplies. And then so I'm going to write that number down. It is, okay, then every time you engage me at one of these mics, you can ask me anything you want. If you just have something's on your heart to say it. and then you will guess at the number, give me your name and a guess at the number, and then I'll give you something shitty out of my bag. Let me see what we have today. Oh, and watch where the pen goes. I lose it all the time. Here, let's see here. What's in here today? Can't have my Kleenexes because the... Oh, what's that? Oh no, I can't give you that. Hold on one second. Eye drops, can't have that. Nasal spray, Tums. Oh look, what's this? Oh, it's a Pink Pony Club keychain. This song is like my nemesis. It gets stuck in my head like twice a week. I want to open with it in karaoke, but it's very hard to sing. So you can get a Pink Pony Club keychain. Oh, here's a piece of leather from my belt that I just cut down. I told you it was shitty. I can sign that. Some Dramamine. They don't like it when I give out pills. The pandemic really messed up everything. I used to be able to just give somebody a handful of Valium. Let's see, there's a trial-sized toothpaste, a deck of cards. Oh, so here are your possible things. There's a deck of cards, a Pink Pony Club keychain, and a piece of leather from my belt. Yay! Okay, so Inka Binka bottle of ink, the cork fell off, and you stink. Hi.
Hi, my name is Tabitha.
Oh, good, Tabitha. You put the business out in front because I'm not very good at this. Tabitha.
And my number is 187.
187. You didn't win. Anyway.
I just saw the trailer for your new movie, 1780.
Yes.
And I wanted to know what it was like to film that. It looks really dark and gritty.
It was so fun. So here's the thing. I'm in the movie for about 4 minutes. Because I play a Revolutionary War soldier, and I got to shoot a musket and then be shot by a musket while wearing 18th century clothing. It was so awesome, but it was all outside, and I don't like outside. But I liked it because the makeup was just dirt. So I didn't go through hair and makeup. They put a Revolutionary War style cap on me, and then they were like, "Okay, we want you to roll around and get your face dirty." And I'm like, "Okay." It was so fun, but literally, spoiler alert, I am under fire, I fire at somebody, I run, and then I get shot. And now, I think they did it because nobody else in the movie, except Kevin Spacey's in it, but he's also like in the last 2 minutes of it. So it's a gimmick to get people to see the movie. I can't vouch for how good it is, but I do know it helps me qualify for health insurance. I'm also doing another movie next month. I shot that like late last year. I'm doing another movie that's also all outside. It's a pandemic end of the world movie where we're looking for this plant that could save us from this thing. It's actually an interesting script, but it's in Coeur d'Alene, Ohio, and it's also all outside. Maybe that's my new thing. Maybe I'm an outdoorsman now. All right, Tabitha, thanks for playing the world's shittiest game show. Hello.
Hello, I'm Charlotte. Right, take your time, that's okay.
Charlotte, what's your guess?
I'm gonna go with 143.
Okay.
My question is, what is the strangest thing you have purchased or almost purchased?
Oh my god, I buy so much weird shit. Ty told me that his goal is to work harder and make more money so that I can stay at home all day and buy weird shit on the internet. Oh my god, like I bought Napoleon's death mask. It was a copy of it, not the original one, but we have that at our house in Canada. I bought like an ancient Egyptian toothbrush. Like it's there and I'm there, and I like buying stuff on the internet because I can do that while I'm watching Below Deck. So you know what I mean? It's not, but yeah, I buy weird crap all the time. I bought one of those disco toilet lights for one of our bathrooms where you do the thing and it's a party on the ceiling. I bought one of those. from Five Below, and love it, love it, love it. It's really probably the best $5 I've ever spent. Yeah. Bathrooms are, like, I'm not the kind of person that goes in the bathroom and stays there for like 2 hours reading it. Like, I'm gonna get in and out, but sometimes go in there and be like this. Yeah. Thank you.
Hey.
Hey, Amy, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good.
Should I do my number first?
What's your guess?
I'm gonna go with a whopping number 3, brother.
Ooh, I wish I picked that.
It's not it though?
I would tell you.
It never is. I never win these things.
You never win. You've never won, have you?
Never in my life.
Let's keep that going forever.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, you're so right. No. My question is, if soda flavors were sentient, like soda brands, soda flavors were sentient.
Were
which one-
sentient?
Like they had personalities and were
Yeah, I get it.
Which one do you think would be like the worst? Like which one do you think would just totally suck?
Oh. Well, I would be related to Mountain Dew, because I'm from the South.
Right?
God, that's... Dr. Pepper seems cranky to me.
That's what I was saying.
Doesn't Dr. Pepper seem like an asshole?
She's a diva. She knows she's a doctor.
Yeah. Looks down on you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet Clearly Canadian. Do you guys remember that when we were little? I bet Clearly Canadian is an alcoholic. This is good. Let's see. Pepsi Max is probably a tech bro. We have something called Sundrop in the South, and it's only available in my region. It has a meth problem. This is fun. It really is fun. Diet Coke is a bitch
She knows exactly what she is.
and complains about everything.
Right.
Yeah, she used to smoke, but now she vapes. She lives in Studio City, California, and bought a 2023 BMW X1 for $32,880, but it was marked down from $54,000, and she kept her last car for 23 years, so she still thinks it's a good. She's me.
I'm so glad we found her so we
That's a really good question.
Thank you so much.
I got your guess, didn't I?
Number 3.
God, I'm on it today. This Red Bull's giving me wings.
Hi, my name is Asia.
I forgot what we were doing for a second. I don't have ADHD, but I certainly am wearing the outfit of somebody who does. I can't remember shit. I can't focus on tasks. But I took Adderall once, and it made me have one of the best days of my life in a not calming way. So I know I don't have it. What's your guess?
47.
37.
47.
47. Got you.
So my question is, I live in New Jersey, so it's really, really bad, like transit-wise. So I wanted to know, what's your worst experience traveling?
Oh my God, I am plane poisoned. If a flight can be delayed, it will be delayed. So I was on a flight once to Austin, this was like 2 years ago, from LA, that kept getting delayed like in 30-minute increments, and it wound up being delayed for a total of 10 hours. Yeah, so then I went and I stayed as long as I could in the lounge, which is only 3 hours. Then I was gooned. I was loaded by the time I got out of there. Then I went to the regular bar. Then I met this ballroom dance instructor named Carlos, who then I, for a second, I thought that I had feelings for Carlos. And then we went to duty free and bought some cologne. This was like maybe 4 years ago, actually. And so then was it pre-pandemic? The pandemic messed up everything, because everything, it seems like it was like yesterday, but it was like in 1927 when it happened. So anyway, so Carlos and I we bought cologne, we exchanged numbers, we went up getting on the flight, and then I went on a couple of dates with Carlos, but I noticed that he would never like call me or text me until like 1:30 in the morning. And so his excuse was that that's when he had to teach a lot of people ballroom dancing who were getting married. And I was like, okay, that seems weird. And so one night I roll over at 3 a.m. and this is the text I got. My ideal relationship would be with 2 guys and 2 girls. And then I did this. You have greatly overestimated your appeal, and you don't make enough money to have that many bathrooms. Don't call me anymore. All from a really bad flight delay. But all the time I get, Ty and I went over to the island in Canada, to Victoria. I'd never been there before in all the years that I've been in and out of Canada. And we go and all Canadians that go over there from Vancouver are like this, oh, we'll just catch the ferry back. You don't have to worry about it. So I made them buy ferry tickets on the way there, but on the way back, we didn't buy them. We get there and it happens to be Pride. There's 90,000 people who are trying to get on the ferry at the same time. We waited 6 hours outside of our car in direct sunlight. I was burned. I had been through a war. That was one of the worst days of my life, and I'm still mad about it. But I'm not a great traveler. I know I do it all the time, but I'm always the person that gets delayed. I once got delayed to Reykjavik for 12 hours just trying to go to London. Yeah, happens to me all the time. Did you already guess the number? Oh, you did. You guessed 47, right? Hello?
Hi, my name's Alessandra, and since it's my 29th birthday, I'm
Oh, happy birthday, Alessandra!
Thank you. So,
Where are you from?
I'm from Brooklyn.
Oh, you are from Brooklyn?
Yeah.
Do you know my friend Kevin?
No, I do not.
I didn't think so. What's your guess?
29.
29, because it's your 29th birthday?
Yeah.
Are you one of those people that when you turn 30 is going to say you're old? I hate that. Especially if you say that to an older person, I think they should legally be able to beat you almost to death and get away with it.
Don't worry, I still consider myself a baby.
Good, you are a baby. We live forever now.
Alright, so my question is, beyond your absolute hating of mayonnaise, what other big pet peeves do you have?
I hate mayonnaise to death. It is the worst substance on earth. I was just talking about one of the reasons why I was happy to shoot this movie in Coeur d'Alene is because it's near Spokane, and I lived there for 5 years when I shot Z Nation. And whenever I would go in, my friend works at this cafe, and I would always get a BLT with no mayonnaise. And one day she was hungover, and I got mayonnaise, and I puked right at the bar. I hate it. It might as well be made of shit. Like, I hate it so bad. When Ty leaves town, I throw his mayonnaise away. I don't like looking at it. If you've eaten mayonnaise and kissed me, like if you've eaten it 5 hours before that, I will know. I hate it to death. What was your question?
Beyond that, what other big pet peeve do you have?
Oh, I hate it. I don't like mouth noises. Like when people are eating loud. Like even when I'm watching a movie and people are kissing, like it just crawls all over me. If you start doing it on me too much, I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that. I don't like to be poked in the back when I'm sleeping. I really don't like that. I don't like to be messed with at all when I sleep. Actually, I wake up in the same position I fall asleep in. People who stayed at my house have thought I was dead before. My hair's not even messed up. I just do this. And then wake up like Dracula. What did you ask me?
You did great.
See, you can't bring mayonnaise into the conversation because it makes me mad. Here's why. Because people don't ask you. They don't ask you. There's no permission about mayonnaise. They just put it on stuff. And when you order, and sometimes when you're getting pre-made sandwich and shit, it's not even in the ingredients list. And it's something that cannot be undone. You cannot wipe mayonnaise off a chicken breast. You can't do it. I hate it. I like mustard though. Mustard's good. Hi.
Hi, my name's Ellen.
Hey Ellen, do you like mayonnaise?
Yes.
Get out. Ellen, do you have any foods that you hate? I'm gonna start turning this around on y'all. Do you have any foods that you absolutely hate?
I just don't like seafood.
I'm allergic to shellfish. Well, let's get married. Ty Ty hates Brussels sprouts to the point of it's a phobia. You can't order them at a restaurant at its table. What's your guess at the number?
112.
112? Is it hot in here? Usually these venues are Arctic, but it's kind of hot in here. I can't take my sweater off. All my belongings are in it.
I don't know how true this is, but I heard that you have an upcoming project called Fred, and I was wanting to know about that.
Oh, that's a good question. So it's the prequel, like Freddy Krueger. They sent me the script and it's awful. It is so terrible. Nothing happens in the first season. They think it's great. I said no. But so somebody in their company released the CGI images they made of me and the makeup, and then it went viral, and literally it's people all over the world have asked me this. There's no way in hell I would play Freddy Krueger with that script. You would be crucified. That's the thing, the other thing, when you do a project like that, it's not their fault, it's my fault that it's not good, you know what I mean? So I'm not doing it. And it's Rob Zombie's company, but he's not directly involved with it. I think it's like, somebody's son or something. Yeah, it's not good. It's not good. It'll be coming out next fall, starring me. If I can hold the trends. Oh, Ellen, you're 112, right? Awesome.
Hi, my name is Andaluna, and I love mayonnaise.
I figured you did.
My number is, has someone done 69 yet?
No, but somebody has to.
Okay, 69.
I think it's now the law. Andaluna, where's your name from?
What?
Andaluna, that's not a common name. What's it from? Is it?
My mom met a poet at a writing conference, and she really liked it.
Oh,
So,
that's nice.
Yeah, now it's mine.
Where are you from?
Asheville, North Carolina.
You're from North Carolina?
North Carolina, baby.
Oh, right on. I think a bunch of people from Nashville moved to Asheville when people in Los Angeles bought Nashville.
Yeah, and then people from New York moved to Florida and then moved back up to Asheville. So
Yeah, it's a whole migration of people looking. Have you ever been to the Biltmore Estate?
Yeah.
Is it awesome?
It's kind of really weird, but I love the gardens there. But
I've always wanted to go there.
Yeah, it's kind of messed up. Like the Hurricane Helene, like the town is still like the little village before the Biltmore.
Yeah.
It's like still like recovering, so I would wait
Yeah,
a bit.
that area got pretty messed up, right?
Yeah, it was real bad.
I've never been in that region. I've been whitewater rafting on the Nottahala. Do you know what that is?
Yeah.
Scared the shit out of me.
It's intense. It's
And
intense.
I'm so lightweight that
You're just being flown around.
I was like a muppet. Yeah. What's your question?
My question is, what is your favorite horror movie?
Ooh, that's good. It's actually Nightmare on Elm Street 3, Dream Warriors.
Yes.
Because they all have powers in their dreams, and in my dreams so often I have powers, but they don't work half the time. Like I'm like, I should be able to fly, but I can't, or like shoot laser beams out of my eyes, but I can't do it. Yeah, I love that movie. But the problem with, like, if you grew up in my age range, you look at all those old horror classic movies, and they are terrible. Like, they don't hold up at all. Like, I tried to watch the first Friday the 13th, and it is awful. The mom gets into a fight with somebody, and where like, the punches are like 3 feet away, and they don't even care.
Yeah.
It is so bad, they don't hold up. But then the remakes are even worse, so I don't know the solution to that. But I love scary movies so much. I watch everything that comes out.
Yep.
I've seen all the Annabelle movies. I've seen all the Nun movies, and I'm usually disappointed by them. But I love to be jump scared so much. The other day I was on TikTok, and there's a video going around now where it's like, be careful. You always have to be careful on railroad tracks. Have you guys seen this? And so you just see somebody. It's at their point of view. There's not a train in either direction, and they're just walking across the tracks. Just looking around, and all of a sudden the train is right there. And like, I love to be jump scared so much. Ty and I got into a scare war that we had to call a truce because it was getting tough. Like, I'm hiding in the cabinets. Like it was, and I can hide more places than he can, but the stakes got too high. What's your favorite horror movie? Do you have one?
I've been really loving the 28 Days Later series for the 28 Years Later coming out next month.
I haven't seen any
You're
of
kidding
those.
me.
I
You
haven't.
have to. Yeah. You
Are
like
they-
jump scares, it's a zombie virus. So
Yeah,
it's
are they British? Are they English people?
it's only in, well, it's like the virus in the first movie is only in the UK, yeah.
Okay.
Cillian
But-
Murphy.
Yeah, I like him a lot. Have you seen those, what are those movies where they kill everybody on one day? Purge. Have you seen the Purge movies?
Yes.
I've seen all of those.
Yeah.
I love
Yeah.
them. Yeah, they're so good.
Yeah. I love the Saw movies.
Here's why I can't watch the Saw movies. I hate gore. I hate gore. I like scary, and I like blood, but like breaking bones or sawing through bones. Like I have a bone problem, and probably have osteoporosis too. But I hate breaking bones, and I also hate stabbing noises. I watched my friend Goran Bogdan is like the Tom Cruise of Croatia. Like he's like the most famous person in the country, and he's like this big manly man. And he came to visit me in Vancouver, and we watched the remake of Nightmare on Elm Street. And like it wasn't great, but it's still like there's a lot of jump scares. And I looked over, and he's watching it like this. Like that's what I do too. All scary movies, like. I love them. I love them, love them, love them. Thank you for playing the World's Shittiest Game Show.
Thank you.
And one day it will be 69, but not today.
Hi DJ, my name is Ginger.
Hey Ginger, what's up? Ginger was the name of my first dog. I love that dog more than any person in this whole world to this day.
So I'm here for my Sweet 16, so I'm going to get 16.
Happy birthday, Ginger!
Thank you. But my question is, we saw you back at MegaCon Orlando. So my question is, what is the weirdest costume you saw there?
The weirdest costume I saw there? MegaCon Orlando, I don't remember what the weirdest costume I saw there. But I will tell you this, the time before I was in Orlando was with this show, and I went out with a couple of people from attendees from the show on Saturday night to a little dive bar, and my friend who was a convention attendee bought a bag of penises out of like the Bachelorette kind of thing, out of a vending machine. I know you're 16, but I think you're old enough to hear this. And so, you know, it's like little styrofoam ones and like all this penis-related things. And then I go to Mexico, I go to Puerto Vallarta, and there was a little bag of hard candy penises, and they don't taste good. And so they gave them to me, so I just put them in my bag. Mexican authorities thought they were drugs. So I was detained, and the most humiliating part of it is I'm sitting on a stool, and I had like a guard with me with a gun, and then men would come in, and I would see them do this. And I was so embarrassed. R2D2. I don't remember. I don't remember the costumes, because like MegaCon, I think I met like 20,000 people over the course of 3 days. It's all a complete blur. If you've never been to MegaCon though, it's definitely an experience. Oh wait, no, that's what the Whoville people were. There was a man who had a complete Whoville costume on, like head to toe, but it was like prosthetic makeup. And his son was also a Who. Like he was like Doctor Who or whoever it is, old Who, and the guy was young Who. I don't know their names. My parents were 15 and 16 when I was born. They didn't reach me. And now they're in a home. They're not in a home, but every time I go home, I give them cognition tests, and I'm just waiting.
Hi, my name is Annabella,
Hey, Annabella.
and my guess is 42.
Okay. I don't remember what the number was. Let me look. Which question? Or comment?
My question is, so the first time I saw you wasn't as Garth, it was actually on The Big Bang Theory.
Oh, yeah.
I just wanted to ask, how was your experience working on the set of Big Bang Theory? Because I quote a Jen Soap wrote your quote, I say that all the time.
It was awful. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was supposed to do 10 episodes, and I quit after the first episode. So, for some reason, so I knew the whole cast before I did the show. I've known Johnny Galecki since 2000. I went to Kaylee Cuoco's 21st birthday party. Like, I've known these people like in real life. And so I auditioned for the part of Sheldon on the show for a 6 weeks round of auditions. And then we get to the network thing where you have to read in front of the executives, and they make you read in the theater in front of each other. So Jim Parsons goes before me, and I turned to Chuck Lorre, the creator, and I was like, I can't read for this, I'm not gonna get it. And he was like, you are never gonna get it. That the studio make them bring a recognizable face, even when it's somebody else, to prove that it should be to somebody else, right? So 6 weeks of my life, I went through a round of auditions, which is fun. And because that's Hollywood. And so then I get offered this arc on the show, and you know that monologue where I'm like, it was the Philippines, Subic Bay, like that was rewritten every single day, and it's 4 pages long. So I get new pages at the dress rehearsal, and I stumble through it, and then Chuck Lorre in the tech booth says this guy can't remember anything. So then I lost my temper, and I was like, could you rewrite this every day? And so then, the day of taping, they made me pre-record it, which is an insult, because they didn't believe I could do it on the day, to make sure that I had it. And then I started crying when I woke up. I prayed to God that Warner Brothers would burn down on the drive there. I get there, and there actually was a fire that day on the lot, but I wasn't specific enough. And so I do my thing, I kill it, I get a standing ovation. My manager's in the audience, he comes over and hugs me, and the last thing I say to Chuck Lorre is, fuck you, Chuck! And walk out. I'm not joking. And now I'm on his new HBO show, Boogie. But that's the nature of the business. It just was that was an experience that was hard for me. It's also an acting style that I don't usually, people who are good at sitcoms, really good at that, that's a completely different skill set than like being on Supernatural. Because it's a formula, it's really presentational, everything's very important. And that's not what I know of acting. I mean, I can do it, but also I need a little patience, especially when you're rewriting things like over and over and over again. But so the experience wasn't great. I've seen the episode and it's good work. Yeah, but like I fall asleep on Penny on her shoulder and you never see me again. I was supposed to wake up there the next day and be on the show for a minute. But things work out as they're supposed to work out, so I don't lament that at all. And there's nobody that could have been Sheldon more than Jim Parsons. Like, he was so great in that. And all these people are my friends anyway, and Chuck is my friend. And the cool thing is, after an episode of Bookie, he followed me out to my car with the producer and the writer and the director, and I was getting ready to get in. It was after my second day of work. First day of work of the second season. And just putting my foot up in my car, and he's like, hey, can we talk to you for a minute? And I'm like, he knows that I tell this story to people. Because if you make eye contact with me for like 3 years, I told you this story. And here's what he said. He was like, I'm hard on you because what you do is the stuff of genius. And I started sobbing. Because when I shot my first episode of Bookie, I'm a mortician, and the whole scene is me putting makeup on a cadaver, talking to the boys over my shoulder. And I get my courtesy laughs. I go back to change under my mortician's clothes, and he knocks on my trailer door, and he's like, I want you to have Tourette syndrome. And I'm like, what? You can't give me Tourette syndrome 5 minutes before I go and shoot this? Because also, jokes have a cadence to them. So then I went to crisis mode, and I was like, okay, it has to be non-verbal tics. And I can find out where I can put them in. So then I did that. So then I get there, I now have Tourette syndrome, I'm putting makeup on a cadaver, and then he hands me a hard-to-eat sandwich. So I have 3 new things I have to do. And so I went and then I got a clap, and I'm like, oh, you don't hate me, you love fucking with me. And he was like, that's right. But anyway, a year later, he came up to me and said the nicest things, so nice that I pulled over and wrote them all into my phone. And now we're like best friends. I think he married somebody who was a lot younger than him, and then she took half his dough, and then he became nice. I think so. And he had some sort of come to Jesus meeting, and that has to happen sometimes. Sometimes you have to leave your wife or a woman who's 19, make all your friends uncomfortable, you get mad, then you don't hang out with your friends for a while, fucking Ben, and then she leaves you, takes half your stuff, And now you're nice. Hello.
Hi, DJ.
I'm at the age though where a lot of my buddies who got divorced from their first wives, and then 4 years ago they would see their other buddy do it and be like, wow, he's dating a kid. And I'd be like, I know. The next thing I know, I'm at Al's Steakhouse on Sunset with Ben, who said that when Greg did it, it was wrong, talking to an 18-year-old girl, and he's like this, she's very mature for her age. And she talks about, my mother's a big fan of Miley Cyrus. I'm like, get out of here.
Hi, DJ. My name's Shelly.
Hey Shelly, where are you from?
I'm from Virginia.
I can hear it. Where in Virginia are you from?
It's Southwest Virginia.
Okay. Shelly?
So my daughter's 19th birthday's coming up, so I would say 19.
19, that's one of my favorite roulette numbers. Just so you know.
So my question is, if Junior was on Supernatural as a monster, what monster would he be?
Junior? From Lone Star State of Mind?
Yes, that's my favorite movie.
I did this movie called Lone Star State of Mind, where it's about two southern idiots who are robbing a convenience store. And the opening scene is me running out to a pickup truck, getting in, and doing this. I can't remember if you said bring panties or panty liners, so I brought them both. And then he's like, I said bring pantyhose, you idiot. And you're like, how are you gonna rob a store with panty liners? And then I turn away and then cut back, and I have a maxi pad stuck to my face with eye hose cut out of it. Yeah, it's my favorite thing I've ever done. It's so stupid. I'm playing my cousin Steve, who's the dumbest person I've ever met, and he can't see it's him. It's his exact accent. What'd you ask me?
If Junior was on Supernatural as a monster, what monster would he be?
Oh my god, he's so stupid. He got his pinky finger cut off and traded it for a cell phone, I think. I don't even know what monster. It would be it wouldn't be any of the monsters that we had, because he's so stupid. I don't know. I can't even answer that. I'm stumped. He's so dumb. Steve is so dumb. Steve is so dumb that he's raised his sons to be intolerant, and like they'll drop like racial slurs or like homophobic stuff right in front of me. So here's what I did. I put them all in my will, and I bought them like 18th century British porcelain. So when I die, they're gonna get that shit. My whole will is just a list of revenge. Nobody's getting any. They're getting things that I want to give them. 18th century British porcelain. Hello?
Hi, my name is Rachel.
Hey, Rachel.
My number is 87.
Gotcha.
My question is, how do you pick the themes for karaoke, and what do you think we would get if you let Ty do it?
Oh, that's a very... Ty would be like heavy metal stuff, biker stuff. We'd all be dressed as UFC fighters, monster trucks. I buy the costumes first, and then I bend the karaoke themes to fit the costumes, because I have to buy like 12 costumes a year, and usually they're pretty elaborate. Feathers are very hot, just so you know. Like, birds must be sweating their asses off. Feathers are hot. I dressed like a bird 2 years ago. I'm doing it again this year, but I'm already dreading it. It looks so good. And this year, how I got all my costumes was that, do you know that store Century, Forever 21? I had to go get my eyeglasses, a new prescription of my eyeglasses, and I walked past that store and said they were going out of business. So I went in there and just bought tons of crap. And it's all so tacky and awesome, but I think if you wear it once, it falls apart, because it does not look so well. But then I got like a boy band costume out of that. The costume I got tonight. I bought a almost floor-length blue snake prints fur coat. Like, just, it's all the funniest thing was, I found a puffer jacket that is floor-length that is this big that I could not buy because it was $35. So that is the theme for, I'm doing oversized clothes. So I just take whatever I can find and bend the karaoke theme to fit that. And sometimes I'll do stuff like royalty or whatever, because I have a Henry VIII costume that I have for reasons you don't need to know about. I'll also have two 18th century suits of clothes that I would wear to the grocery store if I wouldn't be beaten to death. Like, yeah. Whatever is up to whatever I find for here goes up here and goes to y'all. So tonight's karaoke thing is glam. Right. So come tonight. Karaoke is really fun. It's the only thing you don't have to pay for, and I honor that. And we back up sing anything you guys want to sing. We don't sing to you. You guys sing with us. So it's a good time. So come tonight. Did you guess? Did you guess?
87.
87. I got you. Hello.
Hello, my name is Brianna.
I always forget that that's the first part of this. What is it?
Brianna.
Okay, I got you.
It's actually with the E. A lot of people think it's with an I, but it's with an E.
Thank you, but that is no bearing in these proceedings. What's your guess?
My guess is actually going to be 18 because I'm turning 18 next month.
Oh, happy pre-birthday!
Thank you.
What's your friend's name? What's your friend's name?
Oh my god. I actually just got this today. There's only one name that can come to mind, Emmy.
Oh, that's a great name. Emmy was just over there. I like that name. What's your guess?
So my guess.
I mean, did you already guess?
Yeah.
I'm 19. What's your question?
So my question is, if Mr. Fizzles had a friend, would it be human or a sock puppet?
Oh, it would definitely be a sock puppet. I'd probably be a little Mrs. Fizzles. People have made those over the year. When I have a friend who lost his business making poor life choices, and he lived with me for like 14 months, and he had a date over, and he went into my nightstand to find a date aid, a prophylactic, and came out with that sock puppet. He was like, "What the hell is this?" I'm like, "It's not what it looks like." Because he's in my sock drawer because Mr. Fizzles got snagged up in my luggage and got destroyed, and I had to have him rewoven. And it was very expensive. So now Mr. Fizzles lives in with the condoms and the socks. So it'd probably be another sock puppet. Thank you for playing the World's Shittiest Game Show and happy pre-birthday. What are you gonna do for your birthday?
What I was actually going to do for my birthday is I came here with my mother because it was recently her birthday.
What's your
2
mom's
days
name?
ago. Brenda, she's back there.
Brenda?
Yeah. she's
Happy
back-
birthday, Brenda! Thank you guys for both sharing your birthday with us.
Yeah, she also hates mouth noises.
Mouth noises are the worst. Here's the thing, how could you be a parent that would hate mouth noises? Kids eat loud.
Yes.
Think about that if you don't want children. Or if you want children or unsure. Seeing children are birth control for me, even if I did use eggs in intercourse. I do not want children. Hi.
Hi, my name is Mel. I'm just competing against 2012.
Wait, what's your name?
Mel.
Mel?
Mel, like princess, I guess. Probably Mel.
Belle.
Yeah.
Okay, you have to talk right up on the mic.
Oh yeah, sorry about that. So
There you go, I can
my
hear you
guess
now.
is like 2 to 12.
What is it?
2 to 12.
12? 212?
Yes.
Okay.
And my question is, what is the most awkward date that you've ever had? Like you like have to be like, I want you to leave this right now. Like I cannot do this anymore.
The most awkward date I had, my friend set me up with a magician. And magicians can't stop doing magic. It reminded me, and also voice actors can't stop doing the voices. Like I went on this tour around New Zealand once with the voice of Mario and Luigi, the guy that goes, woohoo! And like about a week into the trip, he got really, I guess, insecure because we're all face actors and people kept recognizing us and nobody recognized him. And so he kept doing it, so much so that I had to be moved into a different car on this road trip because I was going to murder this guy. And then we went to this frozen lake sort of like cruise thing where they put fur all over you and you're outside, it's freezing, and I'm from the south and I hate the cold. Like I'm so phobic about it. Like when people go like skiing, I look at that like a cat when they look at a human in the shower. Like I hate the cold so bad. So I go to the public bathroom after we're finished, and I'm standing there like this is what happens when men pee, I just want to let you know. And I have my cold hands on my warm penis, and I was cranky about it. And then Luigi came up behind me and did this, woohoo! And I did this, not now, motherfucker, not now! I went off on him. What'd you ask me?
Date that you've ever had?
Oh yeah, a magician. So I'm on this date with a magician who keeps doing magic at the table, and no word of a lie, he did this. What are you ordering? I'm like, I gotta get out of here. I gotta get out of here. Thank you for that question, Bell 212. The answer was 117, so that means that Ellen, you won with 112. No, you may have guessed 117. It's either 117 or 112. Come to my table, work this out. Thank you guys for joining me. We're gonna have a great weekend.